So we will have 2 minutes meditation first, bringing the mind to this. Because mind is the fastest thing on earth. I am here now, I am in California in next 1 second. Right? So you should come first to attitude. And that also in a different way for 2 minutes. So you have to only close your eyes. I will not close today because you will be only listening, concentrating and listening to me. I will read out certain things. Please just close your eyes with light. You see the difference I tell. Others say close the lights. So then automatically you are calm. So you should fight over light disturbance and still be calm because you are all executives. So that is the way meditation should aim at. If everything cool, silent, no light, then you will automatically get cool and sleep. So it is a meditation for working executives in their own offices. So that is the. So some tips, 5 minutes I will give, then I will come over. What I plan to do, because it is definitely I thought it will not be spiritual, because we have a chapter, we have a intelligentsia. When I see women, children, then I make it spiritual. So to make them. So I have made a combination of that. I have picked up 7-8 attributes of human lives. If we try to change in a manner I suggest to you, then attitude can be positive, and we all know it is attitude that matters, nothing else. So let us start from this. So please close your eyes, 2 minutes, no cheating. And just listen to me what I am telling. Just do that, not more than 2-3 minutes. So don't, here I will have to read out. So I will recite the way I do. So naturally everybody has his own God. So I will do mine. But you just listen, you are not doing it here, you will do later. So I will do the way I do it. Om Sainathaya Namah. Om Jagannathaya Namah. Om Narayanaya Namah. Om Sankaraya Namah. Om Ganeshaya Namah. Om Mata Saraswataye Namah. Om Mata Durgaye Namah. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti Bhavatu. So now please close your eyes. Who is dearest to your life? It could be a friend, it could be your mother, it could be your father, it could be your wife. Try to bring his or her face to your mind. Suppose, for example, if my mother was the closest, she is no more. When I meditate after this, I try to bring her image to my mind. How she was telling me, you are getting thinner. When I was gaining weight, she tells me you are getting thinner. He criticizes my wife, you are not cooking, making my son well fed. All these kinds. If it is mother, whatever, your way, you know better. Or if you are very religious, remember Satya Sai Baba, remember Allah, whatever, Prophet Muhammad. Okay? So when bring his image to your eyes, try to stay on that. Just remember 2-3 things. So if you, I think all of you could have got that. Could you get that? Then please open your eyes. So this is meditation. So you can sit in office and do it. So what is meditation? Controlling, like a central bank controls volatility of interest rates. Meditation controls volatility of mind. And that is what is volatility needs to be controlled. Not inflation, not GDP, volatility. Even in offices, policy volatility should be controlled. You should not change things so often. So meditation is controlling volatility of the mind. If you could bring it down. So now we are all, mind is little control. So come from your mummy. Other things have gone away, now you have come back to your mummy or your God or something. Now we will listen to something. Now please close your eyes to listen. I just want to tell you. So this is only such a simple thing. So if you could continue with your mummy's stories for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, choice is yours. Still it will be cooler. This is practical. I cannot concentrate on something which I have never seen. I am a poor man. How can I think of a beach? I have to go on LFC and all. I can remember my little mummy who died at 100 and always waiting for my phone call, correct? My case I am telling. So I try to remember my mummy's face. Then everything evaporates, sea comes. Then I concentrate on anything. That is meditation. Then please listen. This we have to do now. Sarve bhavantu sukhina. Please tell. Sarve santu niramayah. Sarve bhadrani pasyantu. Ma kaschit dukha bhav bhavet. You are the chisel. Now I am telling, please. You are the chisel. You are the hammer. You are the stone of your life. Shape yourself as you want. You see, when a sculptor, जो मूर्ति बनाता है, he does a sculptor. What he does, he hammers out what is not required. What is left is that. Suppose he is making my father's image. This is a photo. He hammers out what is not required. Then suddenly you will find what is there is my father. That is what is where I saw it. This I saw when I had visited Akshardham temple in Ahmedabad. In Ahmedabad it is written. I have picked up those things from here and there. What a thing! You are only the, you are the chisel, you are the hammer, you are the stone of your life. Nobody else can do anything. You have to sit down coolly and decide what you want to do. You want to be good, bad. Good soul, bad soul. Divine, Satan. Mischievous, innocent. Choice is yours. You only can do it, nobody else can do it. No amount of teaching, reading will help. Why and all I will come. Then a masterpiece from Bhagavad Gita. So it has, as I told you, it has nothing to do with religion. Only will go by the language. A brilliant paragraph, please close your eyes and listen. Why I am telling close your eyes? Because no distraction. Just listen. I am reading simply. Masterpiece. That is what you think every day. Attitude changes. Krishna tells Arjuna, as you know, Bhagavad Gita, what has happened for the best. Please concentrate on only what I am saying. What is happening for the best. What will happen for the best. Do not brood over the past. Do not worry about the future. The present is on. What have you lost that you are weeping? What have you brought that you have lost? What have you made that has been destroyed? You brought nothing. What you have, you got from here. What was given here, what you took from this universe. You have come empty and shall go empty-handed. What is yours today was somebody else's in the past and will be somebody else's in the future. You think, only you yourself think that it is yours and deeply engrossed in it. This is attachment is the cause of all your sorrows. Change is the law of nature. What you call death is life itself. In a moment you are a millionaire. In the very next you are a poor man. Mine, yours, small, big, ours, theirs. Remove all this from your mind. Then everybody is yours and you are everybody's. Now open your eyes. Now we'll come to the what I want to say. And this is important. So you see, this piece of Bhagavad Gita, brilliant. This says everything. If this feeling comes with remembering your dearest in meditation, you cannot do anything wrong. What is the principle of life? Help others as much as you can. Never harm anybody. So I am telling the summary of the lecture. The end I will tell this. One sentence of cure for positive attitude. Help others as much as you can. Means why I told you can? Suppose I want 1 crore rupees. You cannot give, Sadaji can maybe give him business. So he cannot help. That's a good one. Point I am making.
Rightly said.
The point, when I am following him in my mind from newspapers, help others as much as you can. But you cannot, if you cannot help, don't bother. What can I do? If I cannot help, what can I do? But never harm others. So if these two things are maintained, you try in your case. There is no point in harming. No? Why and all will follow. This is the summary of what I will be telling in 1.5 hours. Now I told you, we will start from Namaste. I start from Namaste. So why this? Why Namaste with a smile? So that itself is a class for 1.5 hours. But I will try to tell, because you don't need that. That I to tell to school students. They should learn it more because they have forgotten it. Half of you already know it. So why Namaste? Namaste is you and me. You see my definition. I have read others and tried to change in my style. It is you, and really what is this? In literature, Namaha means I bow down, te, tum, before you. Okay, so how I have interpreted it from my experience. It is you and me, a cup of love in between. If I do like this, either I am there or you are there. Both are not there. Left hand side still worse. So this means high. High is one means either I am there, I am doing half-heartedly. Both are not involved. If I tell high still worse. High means what? We use it during funerals. So you cannot use high when you are saluting somebody. In our culture, when somebody dies, we do that. So high is not allowed. High means either you or me. So the only way it should be done is like this. What is cup of love? I will tell. First let me explain this. You and me, a cup of love in between. You have to bow down. I bow down before the God within you. Because if you say I bow down before you, my ego will hurt. Who is this? Why I should bow down before you? It is difficult in telling sir, you see. I tell everybody. Ladies we call very liberally madam. You see, just if you say sir, have you felt? You have not felt, but very difficult to tell sirs liberally. No? Yes or no? Telling everybody sir, can you tell? Other than Tamilians. So they will tell sir to everybody. Everybody else feel and punching their ego. Why you tell sir? But if a lady will do, very good. At least we respect ladies. You and me a cup of love. I bow down before the God within. Why we say? Once I realize within myself that there is a God within you, I will not hesitate to bow down. And in Islam also same way. I find my young Omanis, they call me in the morning, Malaikum Salam. And I was shocked. They also touch the hand on their heart, correct? Cup of love in between, I bow down before the Lord within you. Why smile? If you don't smile and keep on doing like this, people will think he has come for votes. You'll say any vote thing because politicians never smile. You have seen they just half-heartedly do this. That is one. And second, if opening your teeth is smiling, then elephant always last smiles. So smile is not just opening your smiling is something in between. It is in the heart. It should come in the heart. And it can be distinguished. Whether you are smiling or grinning, the other opposite word of smile is grin. The other beholder can know it. Suppose I smile and tell you, suppose bosses in the morning, they will tell something. He has tried to smile, but you are observing he grinned. Smile is the only thing on earth which cannot be copied by either Ullasnagar or Chinese. You cannot. If you try to copy, the beholder will see it as a grin. Grin. You cannot pretend to smile. So what does that do? That will mean, so if you have a smile which is by definition genuine, you do with this, means you connect you and me. And you tried. I have tried with thousands. And most importantly, scientifically, suppose in the office you go every day, no ego about sir. Don't tell sir at least namaste with a smile 100 times. You do like this, then your spondylitis problem also will go away. So no IT related talk is required. If 100, 200 smiles and namaste means spondylitis goes. Scientifically also proved. And I will tell you some teachings who had told like this. A child smiles 400 times a day. An adolescent only once. We guys. And adolescent only 17 times, and an adult doesn't smile at all. And that too, if he becomes a little successful, he becomes much more stiff. Sri Ravi Shankar. Okay. Then, so smile, I have a story there also. When I was speaking in US, in a crowd, lot of Americans were also there. When I was like joking, you are smiling, so they were smiling. I found our Indian people were not smiling. So to make them smile, I had told, you see, our forefathers taught their forefathers how to smile. They have picked up efficiently. We have forgotten. When they smile. Okay, so then they had to smile. So fast success to anything. No hesitation for namaste and smiling. Everywhere concept of God comes. Then what is God? That also will come. Or let us dispose it up in the beginning to clarify our stance on God. God has nothing to do with religion. God is only a concept in my mind which tells me there is somebody else who is mightier than me, holier than me, and when I commit something wrong or I do some mischief, he is there to punish me. If that concept is not there, I will think I am the mightiest and I will start throwing my weight around. So to make you number, to make you humble, you should have an image. If you are atheist, if you are religious, no issue, you are anyway religious. So it is just a concept. Here is somebody, if I tell a lie or I am harming somebody, he will punish me. If that fear is there, fear for God, then you will not commit that. So that is required. Or else you will be fearless, like a bull, do whatever you like and get tranced. Has anybody succeeded permanently? You saw Vijay Mallya, you saw Sahara Rai, we saw them ordinary people doing wrong things becoming. Now again in the same generation we are saying they are on the down. This cannot happen. Now I will tell you what is cup of love. Very difficult. I told you, you and me, a cup of love in between. That is difficult. What is love? Very difficult to define. What is cup of love? Very difficult to define. So I can only use some images to explain what is cup of love. So when I was in Chennai, so I will use that is the best example of giving cup of love. I will also give other examples of Islam, everything, but I am first telling my personal experience. When I was in Chennai Tenapet, every morning I go to temple. Temple was nearby, our college nearby, other side, at 6 o'clock. There, one mentally retarded, nowadays that word is not used, privileged or whatever, specially enabled lady, means she is not very intelligent, old lady around 45, 50, she does this cleaning and all. She comes in the morning, Tamil old lady, not very mentally sound. I am an Odia, not knowing Tamil at all. She cannot speak anything, English, Hindi, nothing. So only thing is at 6 a.m. every day sharp, we see each other. So I reach there, I smile, she smiles. I tell her something about this, she tells something. We don't understand, but we talk for 5 minutes. What we talk, I tell something, she tells something, but we understand each other. Like this, 2-3 years I spent. Then I was transferred. Not transferred, I went to Harvard. So naturally, I wanted to meet her, but she was not there. Where she would have, whom I will ask? And if I ask what, they will see what he is looking for. Anyway, I went. When I came back, then the next day morning when I 6 a.m. I went, she saw me suddenly after 1 year. I cannot forget the happiness in her mind. She was smiling and excited and started telling something for 4 or 5 minutes. She must have told her wherever you want something. I couldn't understand. And I was also so excited to see her. Okay? So that is cup of love. Correct? We don't know each other. No link, no language, no age. She is not a young girl, I will, nothing. But that means that whole 1.5 years she was craving for me. Where is this fellow? I was also thinking. For 5-10 minutes, she was telling me something with happiness, as if she has got back something. Till now, I could not understand what she told or I told. I left Chennai. While leaving, I met her, gave her money and all. But that is the best way to define cup of love is that without anything attached. So a mutual love, affection for a human being to another human being without any strings attached. Eid ka din tha. It was a date of Eid. It was a day of Eid. Prophet was coming out. A young kid in pain, poor kid. You don't find them here. In India we see these poor kids, no dress, no food, sitting outside. So Prophet told him Mubarak. He just didn't care. He was surprised. Eid, day of Eid, I am telling Eid Mubarak, he is not telling anything. Muslim guy. So then he asked him, he doesn't even know what is Eid. Nothing, because he is so much pain. He has no food, no dress. He was asking for something. Then he took him. What we would have done, give him 500 paisa and get lost. But Prophet did it. That is why he is Prophet. We are ordinary person. That is why he is God. We are ordinary. That is the point I am making. Difference. What he did, he took that boy to his house. His wife's name, what I read is Ayesha. Where I have read, maybe something. Ayesha. She told Ayesha, just take care of this kid. So Ayesha madam, she also is how great. Who will you take a street boy to your home, your wife will close your door. That is why they are God. You see the difference? Every time you should feel difference between you and God. That is why they are God. We pray them. That is the reason. No, nothing else. Or else we are all ordinary human beings. Why we pray him? Because his wife also took him to bathroom, got him a good bath, good food, good dress. He comes out. Prophet again asks him, Eid Mubarak. He jumps and tells Eid Mubarak. That is cup of love. There was acute shortage of sugar in Mother Teresa's Calcutta Anathashram, orphanage. Acute shortage of sugar. So, Mother Teresa gave an advertisement in newspaper asking for help on sugar. Truckloads of sugar came. Because we are very good at donating, not loving. You ask for money, money will give without loving, correct? So we have no love, we have only money. Truckloads of sugar came. So her assistants were worried, say, why mother is not happy? She wanted sugar. So much sugar is there, she is not going to receive anything. She was waiting for something. Okay. And suddenly she saw one little girl, 6-7-year-old, concealing something here, standing at distance. She went near her. What happened? What you are concealing? And she see one small pot of sugar she is holding. She is telling last 7 days, whatever in breakfast my mommy gave me, that sugar portion, I concealed into this. I have stored this much. I thought I will come and donate to you. When I come here, mother, hundreds of people are here with truckloads of sugar. I feel so ashamed. So I was trying how I should escape out of this room. Mother told, no, since morning I was waiting for you, my dear child. So this is cup of love. This 250 grams of sugar with a cup of love which you have brought is more important than this truck load of sugars that businessmen have given me to run my orphanage. That is cup of love. Where it should come? When you do your namaste. We are linking there. In morning, everybody I see, I'll do a namaste. You and me, that cup of love in between, with a smile from the heart, going down your head. So you will see half your problem will be over, including HR relationship in the office. You check yourself. I have checked. Nothing you have done. No knowledge sharing. Nothing. But he should feel genuinely. He should not say, when you go, he's just psychopath doing natak. When he will feel, when he has known you are not consistent in this. So you are doing it only to your seniors. You are doing it to the rich. You are doing it to your caste or religion person, not others. He is observing. He is only when he seeing from UP man from UP, he is doing this smile. Then if you do to a Tamilian, he will say, he is doing natak. Yesterday only you are trying to you people. You have to do it consistently to everybody. You come in the morning because he is a human. You see, God has created three things. One is human beings, plants and animals. That's all. Living. Okay. You see, who is the best creation on earth? God had created human beings. Now I will give you so many examples only from the kingdom of animals and plants. How so nicely they are behaving, we have to learn from them. We have come down such a bad level. Down. We have to learn from plants, learn from animals. I will give you my future examples are from them only. They should learn from us. No, a dog should learn from me. Like I saw a video 1 month back, a small puppy got hit by a car on the road. Hundreds of people went nearby. Nobody looked at it. Then one doggy comes, supposed to be his mother, some people are saying. You won't believe, she was crying. I saw in the video tears rolling down. That big dog. Then he struggled his best how to take it out from the road to the side. Finally succeeded. His leg he could do, pull it aside. Then another video is saying, one poor boy, a beggar boy got hit by a car, lying there for 2 days till police came to take him out. This is the thing. Who learns from whom? Human being learns from a dog. What was supposed to be the case? God created the best as human beings. Human beings should be a emulating feature for dog. It's just because you would have seen Swachh Yojana, that advertisement thing. One crow, there is a garbage box. 1, 2, 3 darts are lying here. One crow is coming. I think last 1 month I am seeing in the social media, you would have seen. That crow takes one garbage, put inside. Takes one garbage, put inside. And then it says, you see, a crow understands. So this is garbage is bad. We human beings throw it on this. So whom we are trying to learn from? Crow again. ये हमारा हालत हो गया. इंसान जो ईश्वर का सबसे अच्छा creation has come down to the level where he is. We have to learn from a crow, learn from a dog. And why this is happening? Go back to my summary. Help others as much as you can. Never harm others, because you don't follow that. Second, we don't follow this namaste. Namaste, please don't take it as just holding hands, as I told you. If you do it with the definition, it is you and me, means I really get attracted to you and with a cup of, and with a smile. You see, you become friend of each other. You cannot do harm to him. Never. And do it for your messenger also, nothing. He is also a human being. Messenger also should understand you are his boss. He will respect, you will love and respect. So, there is no scope for anything otherwise. If you love a snake, it reciprocates. You would have seen some people, 10, 12 snakes also. Then one gentleman plays with lions, tigers, these forest officials. We see on this. So how they could do it? For years together, they showed their love and affection to that snake, that tiger. Now, that snake is playing on us, and we are so scared. You are all accountants, so I have thought of something in accounting style. At the end of the day, Sarmaji, debit credit has to tally. You were telling yesterday, end day will take time. You cannot leave your branch, bank branch or your finance unless credits and debits tally. Correct? So, but have we ever done for ourselves at the end of the day? It's on me. I am a human being to evaluate my general ledger. Credits, debits. So what will be the credits? What good thing I did? I talked nice to somebody, credited. So you think, 10 p.m. in the night, sit down with a piece of paper, credit, debit you write, all credits. I did today, I did this thing nice, this thing. And best way credit is smile. That will come at the end. Then debit, I fired somebody, I insulted somebody, I irritated the messenger, I looked at the lady in a different firm. These are all debit entry. Nobody else knows, but you know. You see, that is the difference between you making mine and I myself making mine. Because मेरा दिल का बात मैं जानता हूँ. So मैं secretly, nobody is seeing. When sees, how only you are doing it. Because you are self-evaluating. Because mind है कहाँ घूम जाता है. So दिन भर में आपको सोचना है ये सब गलत काम किया था डेबिट, ये क्रेडिट. So end में आएगा one is more than that. Suppose आया. Suppose credits are more than debits. No issues. Cash. मैं लेके घर गया, मुझे आ गया, पुण्य आ गया. Suppose debits are more than credits, then what will you do? Suppose end of the day your debits are more than credit. Very pathetic. No? Then how will you balance? Suppose your debits are, credits are 100, debits are 110. So the best way is next day morning, do namaste with a smile 10 times, 10 people, tally. Then backdate karo, tally the people. Next day morning come around, do namaste with a smile to 10 people. So 10 credit entries, tallies. Best credit debit, no difficulty, credit debit. So you see in axis, x-axis, y-axis. First two are positive product, no? Plus, minus, minus, plus, minus, minus. Correct? So I have got the idea. Plus, suppose it is I and y in the both axes. I am good, you are good. I am good, you are bad. I am good, bad, you are good. And last one is I am bad, so you are bad. So this could be the four feelings in a human being. Which is the best? Tell me. First was I am good, so you are good. I am good, but you are bad. I am bad, but you are good. Last is I am bad, so you are bad. Which one is the best? Which one is the best? Best is naturally I am good, you are good. Attitudinally. So मैं अच्छा आदमी हूँ, so I think everybody. And who will say I am good, you are good? He who is good himself. Your experience only is the way I am. So positive. If I always think positive, help others. If you do something, I will never mistake. For example, always suppose I give without selfishness, help others. If somebody helps me, I will never say, अरे कुछ मतलब होगा. I will never say. Because मैं कभी भी मतलब other को help नहीं किया. So point I make, so quotable quotes are of that value only. See, if you like it, see, or just ignore it. But we are in the habit of sending those only. Pass my hat to the others in WhatsApp. Einstein told this told this. And what you have told to yourself, first listen. See, you are a 50-year-old person, you have no contribution to yourself. Einstein has to tell me what I should behave. Shakespeare has to tell me what I should behave. No, I have also a brain. So what I should do? I should have an accounting of myself, as I told. Wife not around. Why wife not around? Because your negative things you will not like her to know. So she is doing her something kitchen thing, you come around, check this. One. Second way, look at the mirror. You test it. I test it every day. That's a practical thing. Look at the mirror when you are alone, just before going to sleep. You try today and mail me what you like. But nobody should watch you. Watch means you get influenced again. Okay? Try to smile at yourself. If you have done something wrong in the day, you cannot smile at yourself. 101%. If you have done everything okay that day, everything good, everything positive, you can smile at yourself. What does that mean? Even you yourself is not ready to excuse yourself for a wrong thing you have done. What about others? Why you care for the society? I did a good, maybe people say he is not okay. I should be sure first. I should be my judge first. So positive, negative, calculation. You know what negative you have done, positive nobody else knows. Correct? So I cannot do. No chartered accountant can be appointed to do my accounting. Because I will never reveal the truth. Company CEO will reveal. I will never reveal the truth. So I do myself. See that every day it is in credit. Means give. How it will happen? If you give, it is credit. If you take, it is debit. So your action should be in a giving direction. Giving help to others. Giving good advice to others. Giving something to poor. Okay, not taking. So you should be always in credit, not in debit. That is what banking philosophy says. So am I wrong? That is what I am saying. You should be always in credit or tell it. Correct? And one more benefit is there. All our accounting is done by somebody else also. Who is doing that? Chitragupt. Have you heard of Chitragupt? Yamaraja's Chitragupt, chartered accountant. Because chartered accountant profession is not new. First ever successful chartered accountant was Chitragupt with Yamaraj. I don't know how many thousand years he is there. He taught, like Vishwakarma for engineers, Chitragupt for you people. Okay. Chitragupt is calculating there. Credit, debit. When you reach there and you have gone with debit, you will say where you go. If you are with credit, then you are allotted to single room SC attached. This man, more debit than credit, 4-seated room, no AC, common toilet. So whole life you struggle. There also you will struggle. But the other man, whole life he was in credit. Even after, here he sacrificed some AC and something to others. For that, what he is enjoying there? AC room, common giant toilet. So Chitragupt also you have to think. These are all, you may say, mythology, stories, but they have great lessons for us. We may not believe in Chitragupt, but you see the job he is doing, crediting, debiting, tallying, banking, and suppose that fear is with me. So if I do negative things, somebody called God, you don't believe, but I don't believe in, I believe in God. I am a die-hard religious person. I am telling, even if you are atheist, doesn't matter. It is your own personal choice. Religion is a personal choice. Even if you don't know, at least fear somebody mightier than you. Fear a Chitragupt who is waiting to alert you non-AC room. Fear him, then you will not do this. So your attitude to do something negative, do something harming others will go away. That really is the most dangerous attitude. No? It unsettles you. If you do something wrong to others, in the end of the day you cannot smile at yourself. Despite, then if you don't smile at yourself, you will quarrel with your wife, then quarrel with children. So it multiplies. Vicious cycle sets in. If you do one wrong action, because you will not tell it to your wife, certain sensitive negative things. You have told a wrong thing to a lady colleague. Will you tell your wife I have done? You will not done, but it will kill yourself. Never do it. Solution is don't do it. So it will not kill you. Always think of credit, debit. Every action you do, you see what entry it will be. That is what you do in banking. This I did at 10 a.m. credit, debit, credit. All you cannot do credit because you are not God. Every human being has a devatva in it, pasutva in it. No human being is purest. If you are purest, then you will be God. If you are impurest, you will be Satan. But you are human beings. I am not God, nor I am a Satan. That means I am a combination of purity and impurity. But question is, what level? If I am 51% impure, then I am a Satan character. 51% pure, then I am a good character. So how far you go in the positive? towards purity. 100 you cannot. Don't try to be 100%. Then you become God. You cannot. It is over ambition. Be practical. You cannot be 100% pure. You are bound. Human beings, animals, plants are bound to commit mistakes and wrong things. But try to maximize. Suppose I try 75% for myself. 75% I will do right, justified. Certain things, if boss wants something you don't do, you will be fired. It may be wrong, you have to do, no? Then that is in that 25 category. But not violating, I will not harm anybody. आपने क्या बॉस एंट्री पर डेबिट गया, आपका नहीं गया. What you can do there? Be practical. You can, let's say 75 if you achieve. The 75% I will be Devatva. Devatva means divinity. Elements of divinity to the extent of 75%. Elements of Saturn to the extent of 25% is an ideal situation for the most ideal human being. Correct or not? You think yourself. Then you will also respect good human being. Now what you are saying, you are thinking in a snubbing term, what good, ऐसे नाटक करता है, कौन good नहीं है, because in my mind it is 100% Devatva. So I will say, no, I gave, he didn't give, how he can be good person. If you say 75%, 25%, means the best person has 25% of impurity in it, then you also start respecting him. So even if the best person is 70% Deva, then we are also not out. To err is human. अगर 100% में error free होता तो भगवान होता. I would have been prophet. No? If I am 100% pure, then what is the difference between prophet and me? If I am 100% pure, I cannot. That is the provision God has created Himself. The human beings, I have to be somebody. Somebody you have to look up to. It is always there to somebody to look. If that provision is not there, like your reserves. Reserves are there for that. You look up to when there is a crisis. Suppose you have nobody to look up to, then life will be hell. That is why God is a concept whom we should look up to. When we are in a problem, we only remember God only when there is a problem, unfortunately. Only when we go for exam only we remember God. That is different. So that is not wrong. That you categorize in that 25%. I have given you 25% provision of being bad. 75% you do is okay. Now let us come to the most dangerous human attribute which reflects negativity. And I feel, I have categorized, numbered them in order of importance. It could be different from others. Arrogance. Then you will ask, what is arrogance? Like love. Love, you cannot define. Arrogance is very difficult to define. Because there is a thin line of difference between pride and arrogance. किसके लिए हम गर्वित करें, किसको अहंकार बोला जाए, is very difficult to define. Why, for example, I stood first class first in the university. Naturally, you don't know. Like about me, I told something. You see how difficult. You can also say, I was proud or I was arrogant. Correct? Same thing. There's a very thin line of difference. If I stood first class first in the university and I say, I worked hard, I am the topper, I am proud of my performance. But if I say, next line, I only could do it, all others are fools, then you become arrogant. That is the simple difference. Till the time you reach this, your horizon, you are proud. The moment I compare with you and say, I am better, how do I know I am better? Suppose I achieved 95%, you could have done 96%. I can go up to, I achieved 95%, so I am proud of my performance. I respect my parents, I am proud of my performance. I cannot say I am better than you. You may be respecting your parents better, you know, I don't know. The moment I say, only I do, you fellows don't do, then arrogance. It's very thin difference between, yes, this is the picture. It has come now. In the mirror you see yourself like this. Mirror was my last point. Who is this? Is a cat looking at the mirror. She is thinking, she is looking herself as a tiger. That if you do like that, as I told, if you are always in give mode, I am good, you are good mode, then even if you are weaker, you will always feel the confidence of being a tiger. So that should be the approach. If it is reverse, you can never do anything. Always in guilt complex. Arrogance, it is time for a story now. Correct? Seriousness comes means story. What is arrogance? As I told, love cannot be explained, I gave you stories. The Tamilian lady and me, other things I told. Same is arrogance. Difference is between pride and arrogance. You see, the Mahabharata war, when it started, you all know it. Only I am telling in a different style. Everything we know, this story, only different style. And attitude is that. We all know what is good, what is bad. But भटक जाते हैं. दिमाग है ही ऐसा भटक जाने वाला. तो उसको कैसे काबू में लाना ही जिंदगी बोला जाता है. Management of volatility of mind. That is, motivation is required. That's all. अभी Lord Krishna was a character there. दोनों side, Pandavas and Kauravas, wanted to have Lord Krishna with them. Naturally, God himself. Abhi, both Arjun and Duryodhan, they come to Lord Krishna's house. So first Duryodhan comes. Then he sees Krishna is sleeping. That story is there. You may have heard. I am only dramatizing it. Make a point. He says, he is bloody ordinary fellow sleeping. So I will stand near his face. The moment he opens his eyes, he will see me. So I will have the first chance to claim him. And Arjun comes. He says that he is the God. Same person, you see. See the style of thinking. See the God. How can I go near his face to face? I will sit near his feet. When he opens his eyes, first I will pray him at his legs and all. Then my turn. Whenever it comes, okay, it is up to him. See two persons' attitude. One is arrogant, one is humble. Okay. Duryodhan is the icon of arrogance. See his behavior. From his thought process itself it will come. And Arjun is the icon of humility. How I am telling. Then Krishna opens his eyes. Sees Duryodhan first. Then Duryodhan claims their relatives also, na? You have to ask me in the first question. He says, yes, you are right. Tell me why you have come. Now I have come to request you to join our team, Kaurav team. Then Arjun turns. No. He stands there. When he opens his eyes goes to whom first? Because he is near the feet. He thought ulta. He thought arrogant mind. I will reflect on his. He has feet, humble person. He opens his eyes goes to the feet. He sees Arjun. He tells him, any you want. That is not important. Important is the offer the great diplomat Krishna gave. He said, okay, don't fight on that. I have an option. It is a non-fighting me and my army. Choice is yours. Means, I will join you but I will not fight. Alternative, my entire army. So who wants what? Duryodhan thought, as it is an ordinary fellow, then he will not fight. I will take him to give lunch, dinner. Telling army immediately, arrogant mind. He will not work because he has no respect for God. Then he asked the same question to Arjun. He is saying, no, you are the Lord, we will fight ourselves. You are the Lord, you be with us only, we want you. One way, other way, a arrogant person got army, so by default what is left? Lord himself. Arjun got by default. Put it differently, a humble mind get God by default. If you are humble, you get God by default. You don't have to go to temple. That story says. Because he was humble, straight away he got the Krishna and he got Krishna. Bolna nahi pada. Duryodhana had to demand army, he get, but he lost. So इसी टाइप का एक जब महाभारत वार ended, Kalaharan, Mahabharata ended. Krishna was sitting at distance. Pandavas were deciding who has killed the maximum. Bhima is saying, no, I was the most. Arjun was maximum. I only got Pandavas to win. Nobody, you will be surprised to know, even remembered Lord Krishna there. The winning came, like we do. We don't remember God, they forget that Krishna was smiling. That means they don't know. And you know, when Sanjay, Dhritarashtra Sanjay pucha, who has killed the maximum? Sanjay told, I don't see anybody. I only see one chakra kind of thing goes and cuts the head. I don't find anybody doing anything here. Only that chakra, because he has that Divya chakra, that is one side. And Krishna was surprised. None of the Pandavas even took his name for having given any claim. He told, okay guys, okay, I will see you. Then he comes, okay, enough is enough. Let us wind up our discussion. Anyway, dear Arjun, you are my nearest. So, I want to give you a gift and go away. So, this is the Gandiv. His Arva's Gandiv. With you fought, with me as Sarathi. This is the Gandiv. Gift from my side to you. Carry on. Bye-bye. He was going. When Arjun was trying to take it, he could not even lift it. Then he realized, could not even lift it. Same Gandiv he fought for so many days. Then he is asking, then suddenly he remembered Krishna. That is the point. Then Krishna smiled. That means he had taken away his kala from Arjun. Without the kala of God, he could not even lift the arrow with which it fought and killed so many. Then they realized the presence.